In this lecture, we will learn about using weights in Selenium WebDriver. We all know that when we type in a URL, not all of the elements pop up at once. There can be a delay until the web page is loaded and ready to be interacted with by the user. Selenium WebDriver provides us with something called weights, so that we can wait until a certain element is present or for a certain amount of time until our code runs, so that the delay does not affect our automated code. There are two types of weights, explicit weights and implicit weights. An explicit wait is when we wait for a certain condition to be met before proceeding with the code. An implicit wait will poll the document object model for a certain amount of time if an element is not found. Let's look at an example of using a wait to wait on the title element we grabbed in the last lecture. Up at the top of the code we will have several import statements. We will type from Selenium import WebDriver, from selenium.webdriver.common.by import by, from selenium.webdriver.support.ui import WebDriver wait, and from selenium.webdriver.support import expected conditions as EC. Then we will create a variable named driver and set it equal to webdriver.chrome. Next we will call driver.get and pass in the URL for marvel.com. After that we will use a try finally block. Inside of the try part, we will have a variable named element that we set equal to WebDriver wait, with driver passed in as the first argument and to passed in as the second argument. Then we will call dot until ec.presence of element located, with by name passed in as the first argument, and the string title passed in as the second argument. This code means that after the web page is loaded, we give it 2 seconds to find the title element. Inside of the finally block, we will call driver.quit to close the web page. Let's run the code. After the program runs, we should not see an error, since the program easily found the title element. If the program does not find the element we are looking for, we will get a timeout exception. To see an example of this, let's change the word title to the word hello. I highly doubt the Marvel website has an element named hello in their code. When we run the code and wait the 2 seconds, you will notice we get a timeout exception. In the next lecture, we will use Selenium to automate an AI that plays Pac-Man on the web.